you completely. But let's go on a lighter note, gents. So are there any specific aspects of your game, like personally, that you are working on, like to take up for this upcoming season? I'd say season or first is gonna be the tournament, like the Super League. So are there any aspects on your personal game that you are improving uh to take up for these upcoming fixtures? Okay. Bam, you can go first.
My defense. I think I have to work on my defense. So I'm working on my
And
fitness.
hands.
Like, yeah, hands. But I really want to work on my return to play and really
Yeah.
focus on my defense. My defense has been lacking a little bit. As Joseph said as well, there's some tackles you've missed that you shouldn't be missing, right? So I've
Yeah.
noticed that I have to work on my fitness and my defense as well. Other than that, once I've got that in play, then I'll work on other things such as the fun stuff, such as hands, whatever needs to be done. But definitely my defense. Yeah.
No. Okay. LLOYD, what are your thoughts on that?
I think half of the team is really going to have to work on their defense, of course, because I mean they do say defense win games. So I also personally would like to work on my
Oh,
defense,
on your defense.
but
Yeah.
also I want to bring back my ball carrying power as well, because I know that's like one of my strongest
Strong
points,
points.
which
Yeah.
I didn't really bring to the table last year. So
Our
that's like
competing this year.
one of the things that
Nah,
I look forward to bringing back.
nah, say less, my boy. Say less. Joseph, is there anything that you would any specific aspects of your game that you would like to improve and to bring to the next season?
Yeah, man, 100%.
Did
Look,
you
for
get that,
going into
bro?
the competition, number one, going to the competition, I'm looking
I
at
think
this.
I don't think you're a bit
My
audible,
defense.
hey?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Short distance, I understand.
Okay. So I'm saying that going into the competition, my biggest focus right now is my defense. I just honestly want to go back to doing that tackling Joseph and that tackling Joseph. So going into the competition, that's my biggest focus. But going into the season, I'm just more focused on bringing back my general play, man. I mean, nobody has seen me step in a Grizzlies jersey. People don't even know that I can step. You know what I mean? So it's this season is about bringing back that guy. You understand? This season is about bringing
Ah,
back the aspect about my game.
I
Like
like
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
personally think that this year is gonna be interesting. Like a lot of guys are just trying to pull up their socks. I mean, I feel like last year was more of a reflection because of I think the potential that we got to see and the guys we got to rub shoulders with, and we got I this isn't my personal view. The guys that you know put their bodies on the line for you, and that for me it's more motivating enough for me to actually make that tackle, even though it's gonna be tough or I'm tired. Just grab onto the jersey or just do something. You know what I mean? So I think if I were to answer this, I'd say I just want to bring my confidence back. I'm bringing my confidence back. Like I'm bringing that old TJ, that brew with the Grace Biene, but Canard.
okay, okay.
Yep, yep. So yeah, gentlemen. On the other notes that I'd like to uh other segment that I'd like to share with you guys. So if we go under rivalries, gents, rivalries. How do you how do you think the club measures against other clubs in the league? I think Coach Martin can take this one first.
Well, yeah. The thing is, in the Carlton, right, it's very, very tricky, yeah? Because any team can beat any team at the moment. Uh,
Yeah.
we have one knock already, which is something that happened. Something that happened last year, and look what happened against Wolves. Yeah, we won Wolves the first. Won Wolves the last game. We lost against them the first game, and then also look at Queens. Unlike in the previous year, 2023, we won Queens both games, and last year Queens decided to wipe our ass off. Yeah. So
Nah, I get you. I get you.
any team can beat, man. Like there is a lot of talented play in the Carlton, and it's for me like one game that I'll be looking forward to play every single year. Okay, to watch or to prepare against. It's Queens versus Grizzlies game. Yeah, that's it's always a
It's always a fire game,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Always a fire game. Nah, that's true.
those
That's
both
true.
kind of play the same type of rugby. You know, they love to run. We also love to run, and
Mm.
although we're a bit the lighted pack and they're a bit heavier than us, but just know we love to display the
Not this year.
Yeah, no. Nah, I hear you, coach. Lloyd, what are your thoughts on this question?
First and foremost, Mr. Speaker, I would just like to address Joseph that we are recording here, Chief.
Please pay attention. Be here. Your mic's off.
We are recording here, Chief.
So what's your problem?
Well,
Why do you have to point that out?
Chief,
Why
You
do
must
you have to
respect
point that out?
us.
you can't be out here. No, man. No, man.
Nah, I
But
get you.
on what Coach Martin was saying, yeah, the Queen's game is quite a serious rivalry. Funny enough, I've gotten the taste to be on both sides.
That's
So
because that's to
yeah,
say the same.
I got the chance to be on both sides, and I know what both teams really bring in. But yeah, for me, I think that's a game as players we probably are looking forward to. But I'm also looking forward to beating the defending champions again. That's actually
Yeah.
my thing again. I'm looking forward
No,
to, you know, I
no,
don't
so
I'm looking forward to a season of not upsets, but just
Mm.
is winning and being in
mm,
a good space. You know, we don't really have to win everything, but let's at least get a quarter or let's get a chance in the top four if possible. You know, but that's
no,
that's
not true.
that's my ambition. You know,
No,
winning
and
it of course would be everything, but I'm actually looking forward to playing the top two teams. You know, like yeah, your Naka, your Rhinos.
Rhinos,
Wolves
yeah,
as well,
no,
seeing the new signings that they've made. I believe Wolves is really going to be a tough team to beat.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no.
um,
I think it's a it's a there's a thin line there because you know how people say that when you have a team that has too many stars, it becomes difficult for them to gel unless if everybody leaves like their egos out and then just play the game. And you know how players can get into when you play Carlton, it gets physical and you always want to, instead of staying into the game plan, you'd want to dummy, hit the gap or go for the bump and you are alone. They steal the ball. So I'm just saying, when I look at Northern Wolves, I think it's a team that I'd like to see them play first, and then I can have my comment because there's a lot of aspects, especially bringing so many new players to come join a system that already exists. Unless you wanna create a new system, and creating a new system is gonna take time considering the amount of time we have until the first tournament, and then after the tournament probably the Carlton. So if they're gonna be any competitive, I'm thinking next year. That's my honest opinion. I'm not fighting with anyone. It's just my honest opinion.
Yeah, man, I hear your opinion, but also we need to consider that those new players are not new to the Carlton as well, so they don't really need to adapt
Fair.
to
Mm.
the
Fair.
physicality or what the Carlton really brings in. So it's
Fair,
it's a
fair.
thing at this point. It's a thing of can they actually play together, not if
Yeah,
they
Yeah.
that's my point.
come
Like, will they be
or
able to
not.
gel
You understand?
together?
But knowing the caliber of players that went there and playing or having seen also the history and whatnot, yeah, no,
Mm.
it would take some sort of something to make them not play well together. You know, it
You
would,
reckon?
but it's really gonna be. I mean, it's the Carlton is getting tougher and tougher every year.
Yeah, yeah. It's not even getting any easier, boys.
It's
It's
really
getting.
getting tougher and
Uh,
tougher every year. So I think that's the
Yeah.
beauty of it. It gets tougher and tougher every year. Like Joseph has said, contracted players come down to the league and still look like they are part of us. They are not like
mm.
Yeah.
above us. I mean, physical
Mm.
wise, they also like on some bros. It gets really hectic. So they're
Mm.
all human. We're human. They got two legs and two arms, bloodless like us and bones. And like Coach
100%.
John Rothenbach once said, can't run without legs.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think?
Dude. If I remember your question correctly, you're asking about rivalries this year, right?
Yeah. My question was, how do you think your club, or rather the club, can measure against other teams?
Now we can beat the best. We've shown we can beat the best, and especially the fact that we know each other now. We've got more chemistry. We can make more mature decisions. We can come together and we can beat the bigger teams, man. I think the bigger teams are not that much better than us. It's just the fact that they have the capacity to make the right decisions when it matters. And now that we've got
Mm.
more time together and better coaches and more preparation, I think we can get together and just beat the big teams when it matters. Just my opinion.
Nah. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
I
So
agree with you. I really I
I
really I
I
really agree with ONKE.
I have a
Mm.
I really,
question right now,
really
right?
agree with
So, and I expect only one word answers, right?
you.
Okay, the question is, uh, which team are you looking forward to playing against?
Mm.
Either in the Carlton or in the Super League.
Rhinos. I want rhinos.
Okay, you got Rhinos. Okay, what do you think, Joseph? You've been gone for a while. Boss. Your mic is off, bro.
I haven't been gone. I've been listening. I just switched on my camera because I was ready to enter the conversation, but then you skipped me. But it's fine. But
Okay.
anyways, the team that I'm looking forward to playing against is Queens, bro. I have a serious beef against Queens, bro.
Okay, we got Rhinos and Quins. LLOYD, what do you think? Which team would you like? Which game are you looking forward to? I think Lloyd's network is a bit off. Coachy,
Mm.
what do you think?
Honestly, I'm going to say Naka.
Okay.
Naka, ne?
I'm going to say the Caps, man. Like, who wouldn't want to play the Gold? The Gold Cup champs, Carlton champs, like the best
Yeah,
club in
okay,
the country, man. Like,
Naka.
definitely.
Okay, we got Rhinos. ONKE is looking forward to play against Rhinos.
Yeah.
Joseph is looking forward to play against Quins. Coach Martin is waiting for the Naka game. LLOYD, which team are you looking forward to play against? Can you hear me, Lloyd? I think his network is a bit of.
LLOYD is gone now. He's done.
Yeah,
I
I think
think Lloyd is suffering from mental.
yeah, I'm actually thinking the same thing. So guys, on this next segment, I wanna go more deep into personal insights. So um to start with, like what are your favorite memories of like last season in the Carlton and also in the Gold Cup, maybe, if you have? I think we can start with you, ONKE. What are your what was your favorite moment memory of the 2024 season?
So we're playing the bigger teams and getting to test yourself and figuring out where you are. So for me, the best was playing teams like NOCA, playing teams like Rhinos, and playing Wolverines away. Yeah, that was the memory for me. Just playing the bigger teams and seeing how far you are, where you are. You know? And, yeah, just seeing what you can work on.
Okay. No, shout out. Coach, what was your favorite memory of last season?
My favorite memory
We know.
last season was, okay, this is going to come from my team, my third team, the team that I was coaching. Was being able to beat Queens.
No, yes. Those academy boys. Wow. Yeah, that was huge for you, man. Like, because Queens have been like defending champions for I don't know how long in the third team league. They have been very tough. They've been dominating everyone in the third. But then to pull out a win out of playing against them, I think that's huge. That's huge. It's something that we cannot just look bypass. It's very huge, considering they have like 7 players playing in that whole back line. So you can imagine once the ball goes from 9 to 10,
yeah, you run.
It becomes something else. It becomes like a big show. So, yeah, man. Joseph, what do you think?
Honestly speaking, the best moment for me was beating NACA, bro.
Hey, that was big as well. That was big. 1 point. I remember that match was 40-39.
You know, and for me, it's not just about the score or the final result. For me, it's about underestimation of the game. You know, like if you look at that game, like NACA received more penalties than what we did. But we were more sufficient with our penalties than what they were because they came in with the mindset of as Grizzlies, which was going to run over them. As a good coach, you know, like, and it was not me shooting shots or anything, but as a good coach, by halftime, you can clearly see that the strategy is not working. So why not switch into something else? You know, like if NACA just went for pole with maybe 2 or 3 of their penalties, NACA would have beaten us. But their ego got the best out of them, and we ended up disciplining them. And for me, that will be a memory that will last for a long time, a very long time.
I know. That's valid. I mean, beating NACA is not child's play, man. It's really not. It's. I think as you know, the newest team in the Carlton. It's a very big achievement. I really think it's a very big achievement that we managed to bag a win in the league against NACA. That's very dope. That's very nice. You, LLOYD, what was your favorite memory of last season?
No, definitely beating NACA, bro. Definitely beating NACA.
Also.
Definitely beating NACA. Nothing beats that one. The other ones,
Thinking about celebrations after the game,
No, man. I think it's a different feeling beating a team no one expects you to beat, or no one gives you a chance to beat.
Also the timing, like at the time of the stage, like the stage of the league as well. The timing was very nice. We beat NACA as well. Yeah.
Mid-season home game.
Yeah.
No one was giving us a chance.
In the second round, right? Second round.
Yeah.
Second round, yeah.
Automatic 5 points here. We know, obvious. We said denied.
I get you.